Good morning, Facebook Live and Joslyn fans. I am Rebecca, the program director for the Joslyn Center, and today is Kitten Friday. Yay! So on the Joslyn Variety Show, we occasionally have guest stars. Today our guest stars are kittens. So hi, say hi. These two are my foster kittens. They come from Palm Springs Animal Shelter, and they are almost 6 weeks old. This is Beetle, and then this one is Bumblebee. Bumblebee's a girl, and Beetle is a boy. Beetle's a little sleepy because he just had a snack. Hi, buddy. And they are the second litter of kittens that have been featured on the Joslyn Variety Show. You guys got to meet my previous fosters, but they are now grown up and in their forever homes. So last week we brought you these guys, and they're back again this week, 1 week bigger. They are now eating every 6 hours or so. We're trying to transition them into sleeping through the night and not getting a 2 a.m. snack. So we're gonna start working on that this week because we need some sleep. But they are doing, they're doing great. They are up to weight. They went and got their first vaccinations, and they got their microchips and dewormers so that in just a couple of weeks they'll be ready for adoption. Usually these guys get adopted out when they're pretty close to 8 weeks old, and they are they're coming up on 6 weeks right now, so we may only have them for 1 or 2 more shows, but you guys know where to find them if you want to adopt a kitten. They're at the Palm Springs Animal Shelter, and the shelter has tons of kittens and dogs right now. So if you are looking for a little quarantine buddy to get you through, then that's one place to start. Oh, hello. So if you guys followed along with our last kitten journey, kittens are born with their ears and eyes closed. They cannot see or hear a thing. But because these are big kids, they can both see, hear, and destroy everything they touch. They're not quite that bad, but they are in the very fun phase of exploring and wrestling and creating messes, hello, and just generally getting into any kind of trouble that they can, which is the best part of having kittens because it makes them very fun and entertaining. So this is something that I do as a volunteer. Without foster parents, a lot of shelters would have to euthanize kittens that came into the shelter as small as these guys were, or they would have to euthanize more of the special needs or senior cats that need more of a hospice style home. But thankfully our shelter and many other shelters across the nation use volunteers to help make sure that those animals have the care that they need and they don't have to be euthanized, and that gives them a chance to either have a happy life in a foster or a place to pass away with some dignity and some love in a home and family setting, which is always good for any animal or person. So on the subject of volunteering, if volunteering with animals is not your thing, but you are home and looking for something to do, don't worry, the Joslyn Center has tons of volunteer opportunities. And I know that seems odd because in the past the majority of our volunteer opportunities have been on site, but we have amended our volunteer program to create lots of things that you can do from the comfort and safety of your home. So one of those is our special delivery program. We are asking folks who enjoy communicating the old-fashioned way to send cards, letters, postcards, anything like that over to the center, and then from there we distribute them either to our Meals on Wheels clients or to our members who are feeling a little lonely and isolated. And if you're looking for a pen pal, then that's something that we can make happen too. So maybe you love writing letters and you want to make a friend. I can connect you to one of our seniors who would absolutely love that attention and that care and connection, and I can make that happen for you. So if you want to be a pen pal or a letter or card writing, we can do that. If you are more of a chatty person and you like to be on the phone with people, we have a program called Safety Net, and we are currently asking for volunteers and new clients for that program. So if you want to be a volunteer that calls a couple people every week and just checks in and says, hey, how you doing? What you up to? Is there anything that you need? Is there anything you want to talk about? We have volunteers that do that every week. Or if you'd rather be on the other end of that and be the person that receives a call once or twice a week, then I can make that happen for you too, because I know that it's lonely out there, especially during quarantine, and we want to make sure that you have all the connection opportunities possible. So that's one way to get involved if you're not a letter writer but you'd prefer to be on the phone. Finally, if you don't want to be on the phone, then we have other campaigns coming up. We have opportunities to thank our donors. We have opportunities to get involved with our newsletters and things like that. So please, if you would like to be a volunteer with the Joslyn Center, let us know, because we can connect you to a bunch of different programs, including a brand new one. I have been doing tech tutoring with folks who want to learn how to use Zoom and Facebook and Instagram and things like that. So if you happen to be a super tech savvy senior and you want to volunteer your time to helping other seniors use technology and get comfortable with different aspects of technology, I could really use your volunteer help with that, because there's been a huge demand for it lately, and I want to make sure that we can get to all the seniors possible and make sure that they have the resources that they need to be able to access what's out there for them, because there's so much available on so many different forms of technology and social media, and it can really help with that isolation. So if you're a tech savvy senior, or if you're a senior who's not so tech savvy but would like to be involved with that program, let me know, because either I can help you out or one of our brand new volunteers can help you out. So those are just a few of the ways that you can get involved at the Joslyn Center. We love having our volunteers. We miss everybody being on site, and hopefully we'll be able to have you back soon. But in the meantime, there are lots of ways to stay engaged, and I can help you get connected to any of those. Just shoot me an email or send me a phone call. My email is rebecca.r@joslyncenter.org, and my phone number is 760-340-3220, and my extension is 102. And don't forget, there's things in your community you can volunteer for too, like animal shelters. I am a big sister for Big Brothers Big Sisters, so you can volunteer with kids. Oh, are you just getting comfortable? What's going on here? There's tons of things to do. You can volunteer out in nature, on the trails, cleaning up the trails. There are endless opportunities, and it's a great way to stay involved in the community even when we're still social distancing and still taking care of ourselves at home. So if you have any questions, or you're looking for some recommendations, let me know. I'd be happy to point you in the right direction. And in the meantime, have a fantastic weekend, because we will be back next week with a bunch more to go do and see and discover. He's climbing on my neck. At the Joslyn Center. Don't forget, we do bingo on Tuesdays. We do chat group on Thursdays. We have Penny's Pantry and other food programs available. We have problem solving strategies, which is a one-on-one with one of our trained counselors. There is so much going on at the Joslyn. Even though there are not members on site, we are still working hard for you guys. So please get involved. We will see you next week. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Bumblebee, would you like to say goodbye? Come here. Let's say goodbye to everybody. This is your fan club. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Look at her little belly. Ah, I love kitten bellies. Say bye, Bumblebee. And then Beetle. Beetle. Say goodbye. Yeah, they're not interested. Have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you Monday.